Hi grade 4s, welcome back to a new year with the recorder. Today we're going to be looking at a new piece called Healthy, Wealthy and Wise. It's got 4 lines. Might seem like a lot, but it's not a lot. But actually it might be a lot because we got a repeat sign, which means we got to go all the way back to the beginning. So, let's remind ourselves of some of our notes. Let's zoom into the recorder and let's remind ourselves as best as we can. So when we have all our 3 fingers, that is our G chord. Our G note. When we have our 2 fingers, A note. When we have our index finger, B note. When we have our G note and we skip a hole and we put our 2 fingers here, we have an F sharp. When we put this one back up here, we have a E. And when we cover all 6 holes, we have a D. Make sure you remember these notes. And if you need to, go back to some of the old videos so they can help you remember and really get used to these notes because you're going to need all of them. Now, when we go to our high notes, we have our B, that's normal. We have our C, which is just our middle finger on that second hole. Then we have our high D, which is when we let go of our thumb. We keep our high C, but then we let go of our thumb. That makes it a high D. So again, make sure you know all those notes. G, A, B, C, high D, F sharp, E, D. Okay? Let's get to our healthy and wise. So, let's start off by getting our rhythm really good. Notice how it's in 3/4, meaning we have 3 beats per bar. Okay? So, let's start off by reading our rhythm. Make sure you're clapping it out and sing it out loud. 1, 2, 3. Ta, ta, ti, ti, ta, ah. Ti, ti, ta, ta, ti, ti, ta, ah. Rest. Ta, ta, ti, ti, ta, ta, ti, ti, ta, ta, ti, ti, ta, ah, rest. Ta, 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 ah. Ta, 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 ah. Ta, 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 ti, ti, ta, ta, ti, ti, ta, ta, ti, ti, ta, ah, ah. Now, these 2 lines, remember we've done this before, when you have 2 lines and 2 dots right in the middle of them, that means repeat. So that means we're going to go all the way back to the beginning and repeat our piece. So even though it's 4 lines long, a lot of it is repetition. So if you get some of it, you've got most of it. So let's start off by looking at bar number 1. We have our G notes. So remember, we said our line notes are every good boy deserves Fanta. So E, G, B, D, F. And our space notes are hit your face, F, A, C, E. Never forget any of those notes. They help. And remember, we have dangling D sometimes, but I don't think it's in this piece. So let's start off with bar number 1. We have G, G. What note is this in our second space? A. What note is this in our first space? F. So G, G, A, F sharp. It's an F sharp because of that sharp right there. All right, let's go for it. 1, 2, 3. Again. Again. G, G, A, F sharp. G, G, A, F sharp. Then we go to another G, then A, F sharp. But we hold this G for 2 beats. So let's go for bar number 2. 3, go. Again. Let's put bar 1 and bar 2 together. 3, go. And then bar number 3 is exactly the same as bar number 1. That G, G, A, F sharp, and we play that G for 2 beats and we rest. So this is exactly the same as bar 1, and this same note, that G held for 2 beats, is the same as in that second bar. So let's go for bar 3 and bar 4. 3, go. Rest. Again. Rest. Let's put the whole of line 1 together. 1, 2, 3. Rest. Again. Rest. All right, let's go to line number 2. We're now going to take it a little bit higher. We're going to go B. We're going to play B's, 2 B's. What's in the third space? Take a moment to look at it. F, A, C. and then our second space, A. So we have B, B, C, A. Let's go for it. 1, 2, 3. Again. Now notice even in that sixth bar, because it's bar 5, bar 6, it's the exact same notes again. B, 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 C, A, and even in the third bar, B, B, C, A. So we have 3 different bars with the exact same notes. So let's try from bar number 5 to bar number 7. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. Rest. All right, so I'm playing that B and resting. All right, so now let's put line 1 and line 2 together. 1, 2, 3. Rest. Rest. Then we take it to line number 3. Line number 3 starts off with 2 high Ds and then a high C. So let's try that out. 1, 2, 3. Again. Then we go down to a B held for 2 beats and then an A. So we're just walking down D, D, C, B, A. We're just going down the alphabet. 1, we're just going down the scale. 1, 2, 3. Again. Again. And we do the exact same thing over here because this bar is exactly the same as this bar, and this note, the B, is exactly the same as that note, and this note is exactly the same as that note. So these 2 bars, these 2 and these 2 are exactly the same. This one just has a breath mark just to show you where to get your breath. So if we know this, we can play that. Let's go for it. 1, 2, 3. Again. Let's put line 1, line 2, and line 3 together. 1, 2, 3. Rest. Rest. And then, on line number 4, we're going to do the exact same thing we had in this first bar down over here. G, 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 A, F sharp. Then again over here. G, G, A, F sharp. Then again over here. G, G, A, F sharp. So much repetition. So it makes it so simple. Then we hold that G for 3 beats. Okay, so let's do line number 4. 3, go. Again. Again. All right. So this piece is pretty simple because we're just doing the same thing over and over again. So make sure you still pay attention to your reading. Don't just try and memorize it. Make sure you're reading and it'll become a lot easier. So let's do the whole piece the way it's supposed to be from line 1 up until line 4. But once we reach line 4, we're going to follow that repeat sign and go back to the beginning. And we'll finish it on the second time round. So make sure you don't forget the repeat sign. So let's go for the whole thing 2 times through. 1, 2, 3. Rest. Rest. All right, grade 4, so that's healthy, wealthy, and wise. Easy stuff because there's a lot of repetition, but still have your fingers in place because when you're doing that line 3, there's no F sharp, but it comes again in line 4. So you want to have your fingers in place so it doesn't sneak up on you and disrupt your playing. Okay, so have fun practicing this piece, and I will see you again for our next piece next week. Have fun practicing, grade 4.